What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Today, we're going to be talking about a brand new, fresh NFT on the Avalanche blockchain that I think has some pretty good potential here. Now, there's been a lot of different NFTs that have come out on AVAX. Some have been overly complicated, like in the case with Elixir, where they kind of just implode inside of themselves for messing around with too much, and others have just not been very interesting. I do think that Avalant has a chance to be a top NFT in the Avalanche blockchain, at least in the short term, due to the fact of its simplicity, and it seems kind of fun to play. It has like a PvP co-op element to it, so people really do have to work together in the community to make this game successful, which I think is great. Now, like I said before, if you guys aren't a part of my Patreon group, I don't have gems that I come out with every single day there, but just like in the case with crypto, every now and then something really, really good comes along. So we have been talking about Avalant for a little bit before I made this video. So if it's something you're interested in and you want to stay plugged in, just definitely check out that Patreon group, and you'll get linked to the Discord whenever I do post there. The Discord is where you want to be to find out this stuff, because sometimes I don't have this stuff happens so fast that I can't make a Patreon post about it that quickly, but I can talk about it in Discord quickly. So nonetheless, let's talk about this Avalant game, how it works. If you guys are familiar with the chicken game, it's pretty much not exactly, it's very similar to the chicken game, but it does have one kind of new tweak to it that I think is very interesting. So as you can see right here, I have a few ants from different stages. We'll talk about all these stages and stuff, and your ants do have different looks. They have different rarities. These rarities, honestly, in my opinion, they don't matter with a lot of these PVE games. What matters is, how much can you earn, how much can you farm with your ant. So the higher the level of the ant is, in my opinion, that's where the value comes from. Just because it looks different, if it has a legendary or a rare or uncommon, that doesn't really matter in the long term. It's just gonna affect how people perceive what it looks like. So do keep that in mind. So the stages is kind of your levels for your Avalant NFT. The higher stage that you're at, the more ant gold you're going to be producing. So you can see up here in the top left corner that my ant gold is going up every couple milliseconds right here, and I'm making 135 ant gold per day. So ant gold, actually, I don't think I have this pulled up here, but ant gold is valued at a pretty good price. I think 0.3 AVAX gets you close to about maybe 40 ant gold. So 135 ant gold per day, at least at the current price of what I'm looking at, this can be completely different later on, is about 1 AVAX a day. So that's pretty nice from what I have here. Now, I do think that the price, when we'll get to the price in a little bit, but the price for the NFTs and the price for the ant gold is not in par right now. So either ant gold is too cheap or the ants are too expensive. So I think they're going to even out somehow. But again, we can get into that a little bit later. That just shows you guys how the game essentially works. The higher stage you're at, the more ant gold you're going to be earning, and you can sell that ant gold on Trader Joe for real money, if you want to call it that, for Avalanche tokens, for USDC, anything like that. Now, there's more to this. If you want to level up your ant, you have to spend ant gold here on the website. Now, you can't go to Trader Joe to do this, but you have to swap your ant gold over here to what's called the sugar tokens. So the sugar tokens is what you're going to do to dig or level up your ant. So again, the higher level you go, the more ant gold you get. So my strategy generally with these games is to get in as early as possible, level up as much as possible, and then I can make an educated decision as to, has this game topped out? Do I sell my NFTs? This, that, and the other thing. And now we can take a look at, if we kind of load up here, the chicken game I said is very similar to this. The chicken game, these chickens have been valued at over $1,000, $2,000 for quite a long time. It's $2,000 a piece. Now, these ants are currently priced at about maybe 2.3 AVAX tokens, which is close to about maybe $220. So I think a 10x is possible for this thing if it does reach the same levels of chicken. Now, of course, is it going to happen? Guaranteed? Not necessarily, but I think the formula is definitely there for the ant game, and we'll get into all that stuff in a second as well. but I just wanted to kind of make that comparison really quick. So there's a little bit more to this game, and like I said, this is the step above Chicken, at least Chicken Primary. I haven't really followed Chicken since, but they do have these things called bosses. So if I click on Fight Boss here, this is the boss for the highest stage right here, and what you do is you hit the boss with sugar tokens. So again, you got to spend the ant gold to get the sugar tokens, and you level up your ant until you get to the boss, and then you use your sugar tokens on the boss to defeat it. And the reason why you have to do that, and everyone does this collectively in the entire NFT space that's playing this game right now, but the reason why you have to do that is because when you get to this higher level NFT, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to click it here. We'll see if we can get down. There it is. So we're at level 4 right here. Nobody can advance to level 5 until that boss is defeated. So everyone together is throwing sugar at the boss, and the boss loses hit points for every sugar you throw at it, for every sugar everyone throws at it, until the hit points reach 0. And then when that happens, the next stage is unlocked and people can start earning more ant gold and kind of level up faster that way. So that's where the co-op portion of this game comes in. Everybody has to work together to defeat that boss. Now, when you get to level 4, you could do nothing. You could throw nothing at the boss and just sit there and relax at level 4 for all of eternity. You could throw all of your sugar at the boss to really knock down that HP bar, and there's some incentives to doing that. For people who are throwing in more sugar, you might get lottery tickets to another NFT that's coming out, so I think that's good. It could also be the drawback, like I said, you could just sit there and do nothing and let everybody else do the work, because it does technically cost your earnings to defeat this boss, but it's going to be in your best interest and in everyone's best interest to work together and to kind of push these levels up as far as possible. So that's the game aspect that I like about this. Again, it's similar to Chicken in the fact that the kind of 3 token cyclical system is there, but this added boss component part is what could either push it beyond or an equal value of where Chicken is in terms of the price of the NFTs, but it can also do the opposite. Like I said, these things are always experimental. We just saw with Elixir, and I was kind of predicting that, which is why I didn't make the video about Elixir. If you add too many new things, if even one thing fails, it can destroy your entire NFT. And with Avalant, it's just one new thing, and even that can destroy the entire NFT if it doesn't work out the way that the developers intended to. But nonetheless, just this one element, like I said, if it does well, could push this to new heights. So that's pretty much everything. They have their document right here that you guys can read through to kind of see what the whole plan is for the Avalant ecosystem. They have their Discord. I highly recommend that you guys follow that too, but definitely keep an eye on this one. I think that this one has a chance to be more successful than most of the other stuff that has been coming out on Avalanche. A lot of the other stuff that has been coming out has just been, Control C, Control V, a lot of the same things that we've been seeing over and over again. So I thought this one was a little bit fresh, which is why I did buy into it. Anyway, that is everything for today, guys. If you want to stay connected, again, follow that Discord community. The only way to get access to the Discord community is through Patreon, and I might actually be doing a reset of my Discord and upgrade of my Discord for people who are patrons. So if you kind of fell out of the Patreon and stopped being a patron, just keep in mind I might reset and do it for the current patrons in the future. But again, hopefully we'll have more stuff to talk about. I'm trying to bring you guys quality over quantity. We talked about Pocket for the past couple of days, the past couple of videos, and Pocket has dropped a lot in value, and so has the rest of crypto. Pocket has not recovered at all compared to the rest of crypto, but I'm thinking long term with a lot of the bigger buys like that. So I'm still excited for Pocket and what it can do once it rebounds. And if I make my video about that, you guys will see why I'm still excited about Pocket. But that's everything for today, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.